Hey guys, Ash here coming at you today in Raid Shadow Legends. Welcome to the video, guys. Glad to have you all here. I am doing pretty dang good. Any of you guys seen that movie? What the heck is it called? Scorsese's new movie that's like 3.5 hours. If so, let me know. Something of the Harvest Moon or something like that. Anyway, I want some recommend. Before I invest 3.5 hours of my time, I want a recommendation or two. Anyway, guys, welcome to the video. You may have missed my last shard opening video. I don't want to ruin the surprise because I pulled one of my, if not, actually, no, the most wanted champion in the game. But before I pulled him, that Void Legendary, I pulled another fella by the name of a Nithwe blood twin, okay? And Nithwe, I've always had kind of a love-hate relationship with the Nithwe blood twin.
Love when it comes without a warning.
By the way, this video is not about a Nithwe blood twin. I'm just getting to the point here, slowly but surely. Bear with me, guys. It will make sense. I pulled a Nithwe, and I was excited. I had him fully empowered, right? So he's one of my strongest champions, if not the strongest NUKER on my entire account. But I didn't, maybe this has happened to you guys, right? What happened was because I haven't fully empowered, I actually got around to like building him appropriately, putting good gear on him. And then I started using him in my arena, my live arena rotation. And the more I used him, the more I realized, oh my gosh, like this guy's gonna be my most used NUKER in my entire account. And it wasn't just because he was fully empowered, right? It really truly wasn't. I neglected him before that. I didn't use him at all before that, but I should have. I decided to give him a test run. That's what urged me to use him. He has this ability, by the way, Final Doom, where everybody he kills can't be revived. But I have to say, I was sleeping big time. It's staggering how much a deny revival champion is effective right now in this meta. What is this meta full of right now? Well, Duchesses, right? Siffies everywhere, right? Siffies, one of the top picks in either Classic Arena or PvP, live PvP, which is growing on me, by the way, guys. I'm almost at 1,000 battles, and once I do my 1,000th battle, I will unveil like all my strategy that I've learned, what I think would improve the feature as well, and just give my synopsis after 1,000 battles. So stay on the lookout for that later on this coming week. Anyway, I digress. Who else is popular right now in the game? Before we get to the obvious, Mighty Uko still around, right? Pythion is everywhere in the game. And what are all these champions have in common here, guys? That's right. They're all revivers, right? And I've only named a few, but there's more. There's Sun Wukong. I don't know about you guys, but Sun Wukong is in like every live arena battle that I do, somebody chooses him, right? And in the regular arena, everybody's running Sun Wukong, right? So obviously you can see where I'm going here. With a Nithwe blood twin on my team, and I mentioned, forgive me, excuse me, I can't speak today, just like any other day. Marichka the Unbreakable, how dare I forget her?
Well, you're under my spell.
With her revival passive, right? So what I'm trying to say, guys, is after I fully empowered a Nithwe, I started using him, and I'm like, dude, I've been so late to the using deny revival champion strategy, right? It seems really obvious, but I've realized now how powerful it is. Now, I prefer to run my block reviver in Stone Skin, right? That way, I'm really maybe a slower end build. I'm gonna show you how I have a Nithwe built. By the way, I'm gonna get to the rare in just one moment.
Finally.
Because I decided to invest in a rare with block revival, and boy, is he a billion times better than I ever thought he would be. But I wanna show you my Nithwe build, right? It's just 6P Stone Skin, and he's not like super UDK slow, but he's pretty dang slow at 191, right? So it takes forever for the 2 turns of Stone Skin to fall off, and they have to worry about, you know, trying to contend with him taking 2 turns and, you know, blocking revive on their Sun Wukong or whoever they're using, right? It's incredibly effective, and believe it or not, guys, a Nithwe blood twin now is the most banned champion on my squad by the opponents, because no one wants to go against a deny reviver, even more than Yumeko and Siffy and whoever else the heck else I run. All right, so who are my favorite block revivers, right? Well, Foley. I like Foley a lot, He doesn't hit as hard, obviously, as some of the other block revivers, but this Still Fate, man, it's insane, and his living armor passive is great as well. I really like Foley a lot. So Foley would be right up there. Then we have Constantine. Constantine the Dayborn is amazing too. However, his denied revive is a bit conditional. It's certain factions, unless Vlad is on the same team. Now, there's other champions too. I guess more niche ones as it pertains to the arena, like Luria and Xavier. They're not my personal faves, but there's Bloodgorged. Why am I in Demon Spawn? There's Bloodgorged. Bloodgorged has it on his Decapitate. And of course, there's more to Macabre, right? There's also Queen Ava. I'm trying to think of all of them off the top of my head. I should have pulled it up in preparation for today's video. Mortem Macabre is probably the most popular Deny Revival on his Peril ability, right? Do you guys use any of these champs? Oh, I gotta give a massive shout out too to one of my personal faves. I'm sure a few of you guys are like, dude, you better mention him. Fennex. He can be one of the best block revivals in the game. I'm telling you guys, invest in one of these or two of these champions or more, especially if you have them in your vault or whatever. Pull them out. My man has put down, this has a 4.1 attack multiplier on it. That's very hard, and if you can get 2 hits in a Deny Revival on an A1, you can put him in a Retaliation set. You can, I mean, there's so many different ways to build this dude. Get Retribution, get Deterrence. He'll be counterattacking. Oh, man, put him with an ally attacker, a Fat Man, a Cardio or something, and then you get Deny Revival on his A1 on ally attacks. It's a really cool champion. But the dude that we're here to talk about is a rare, as I mentioned, and he's a dwarf. Any guesses here, guys? It's not. I know some of you guys are going to be like, you know who it is? It is Beast Wrestler.
Stop, please.
Beast Wrestler has a 4-turn. Enemies killed by this skill cannot be revived on his A2 slaughter prey. The cool thing about him is on first blood, increases damage inflicted by 50% for the first hit on each enemy. The downside is my man is Force Affinity, and Sun Wukong is the #1 dude that we want to contend with right now. So we don't love that, a weak affinity matchup. Moreover, on my block revivals, which is why I love Constantine and Nithwe, right? They're void legendaries. You should love them. And by the way, Rotos has a block revive conditional as well in his kit. But I want a void. So enter in. It only took us about 7 minutes to get there in the video. Not too bad, right?
I got a feeling.
It's Painsmith. I've seen Painsmith's name around. You know, I've opened them probably 500 times in Void Shard openings, but I didn't realize how hard this dude smacks at all. He's got pickaxe crunch on his A1. Pretty simple ability. Attacks one enemy. He attacks an enemy on his A2. It's a 3-turn cooldown. Blocks revival. Places a block debuff on himself for 2 turns if the enemy's killed. What's nice is his A3 is actually really good too. Attacks one enemy. Damage increases by 15% if the target has no active buffs. So the reason I say it's really good is because it has a really good multiplier on it. His base attack is 1277. Not great, but not bad for a rare. Let me show you how I have him built here, guys. It's a little bit of a blend. It's not a 2-piece stone skin, but rather a 1-piece stone skin. I do prefer 2-piece, but I don't have tons of great nuking stone skin gear available, and I didn't want to swap it out other champions. Anyway, let me really quickly pull up his multipliers too for you guys. Painsmith, you're going to be impressed by this dude if you've never messed around with him. I had not before today's video. So Painsmith, a 3.8 multiplier on his A1, a 5.9 on his Deny Revival ability. That's really good. And then a 6 attack on his A3. So a very hard-hitting A3 as well, right? But a 5.9, man, that's really good from a Void Affinity champion as well. So I built him in 4-piece stone skin and a cruel piece, a 2-piece cruel set. Gives me a little bit of extra attack and ignore some defense. That's the downside of stone skin. We're making a trade-off here. Ignore defense versus, you know, survivability and not being able to be CC'd, etc. So we have crit rate, crit damage is what we're looking for here in our substats. Speed, again, it's nice to have, but it's not imperative. So I have a cruel crit damage on his gauntlets, who actually got a nice crit damage ascension too. I need to farm overnight some Sand Devil. I got attack percentage on the chest, and I got attack percentage ascension here too. I was really looking out on these ascension rolls. And then I have speed on the boots. I have attack on the banner. I have crit damage on the amulet, and I have attack on the ring. Total stats here are going to be 4,700. I was aiming to try to get to 5,000, but just wasn't able to scale that up. It doesn't scale that well, obviously, compared to epic and legendaries. Survivability is whatever. 103, obviously, when I'm crit capped at 100%. 232 on the crit damage. That's it, man. Pretty easy champion to build, considering we don't need any accuracy and we're not super, super worried about speed. If I had blessings on him, I would just go with Phantom Touch, probably. I don't have him awakened, unfortunately. On Masteries, I have an Arena NUKER build. We don't need any accuracy. There's no reason to go down the support tree on this dude. So we went down, crit rate, crit damage, Ruthless Ambush, Cycle of Violence, came down to Helm Smasher as our tier 6 mastery, and of course picked up Retribution for a hard-hitting A1 to counterattack, and Blast Proof to mitigate AoE damage. So that is going to be after the Stone Skin obviously falls off. That's going to be the build there, guys. Let's go ahead and try this dude out. All right, guys, here we are in the arena with Painsmith. So we're going to go over some strategy keys when running a block reviver, some champions to look out for, some champions that we position ourselves really well against. This is a team that's pretty formidable. They have Baron, who's a massive threat. They have UDK, who can be annoying because we have a single target hitter. And, well, they have UDK, so he's going to soak everything up. We're going to have to kill him first.
My God, wake me up when it's over.
They have 2 revivers with damage mitigation on their passives as well, and Pythion and Duchess. So how do we tackle a team like this? Well, obviously, we're running 2 buff strippers on this team, right? We have 2 shots to remove that Stone Skin. And we do remove it on the second try. So we're going to go right into UDK with a block revive. We do not kill him on that ability, but we get pretty dang close. So let's see what we can do here. Let's, now, ideally, obviously, we would have killed UDK right there. The nice thing is here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something a little bit crazy. A little unorthodox for you guys. We're going to go in, we have to do Duchess. So let's just kill her with the A2.
No one with any class shows up unannounced.
We'll kill UDK with the A2, excuse me. So we got that. Turn meter boost. UDK down. Come in there, steal a buff. Everything's good. As long as we keep Baron in check, we'll be absolutely good. He counterattacks with his A1 there, pretty hard hitting. Come in there, remove those veils. Let's go ahead and... yeah, let's turn meter fill. Let's turn meter fill. All right. Time to test out his A3 ability. Now, whoever we go against is going to be revived anyway, but I'd rather deal with the... So 80k on the A3, not too bad, right? Let's go against Pythion. He's going to revive Duchess and UDK, which is going to be annoying. I'm going to wake up Baron first. That's always fun. Let's see what we can do here. We do not want Baron to go, so anything against Baron is good. Obviously, UDK cannot be revived, Ash. You killed him with the A2. Let's come in again with, as long as we keep turn meter boosting and getting in. Okay, we got it. Game over. We win. Now we just go after Baron, and now they have 2 revivers left and no nukage, right? So I don't have to keep you here while we kill Duchess and Pythion, but like, this is the way, even with a UDK in Stone Skin, granted it was 1 turn, but still, UDK in Stone Skin, even with the go first team, we can still take him out using this strategy. Biggest tip, obviously, it's probably pretty intuitive to everybody out there, but biggest tip is we're not going for the revivers first. We're going for, UDK in this situation. We can't avoid them, but we're going for the biggest threats first, right? So in this case, Baron, the nukers first. Sun Wukong we're always going to go for first, pretty much, right? So let's go to the next battle here. Let's go. I have, did I mention I have 2 teams? I have 2 teams for you guys. If Cardinal on this team, she's not going to be a threat. All right. I have a go second team as well. Now, same strategy works brilliantly on go second teams, right? All you got to do is keep the team alive. We have Stone Skin. We're pretty good. So on this squad, who's the biggest threat? I still think it's Baron by a large amount. So we're going to take him out first. 117k, block revive. Let's go ahead and fill our turn meter. Let's reset cooldown. Let's come right back in here and do it again. Now I'm using Prince Kaimar to reset cooldowns, which is great. Obviously, Yumeko can do the same thing. I'm taking over the second threat. Before anybody goes 126k to Trunda, now it doesn't matter. Go ahead and revive. You can't revive anybody. It's all blocked, right? What was I saying? Oh, what if you don't have a reset champ? You don't need a reset champion. He still has a very hard-hitting A3, very hard-hitting A1 as well, and eventually on a 3-turn cooldown, you're going to get back to that A2 fairly soon. Keep in mind, Cycle of Violence can also help. He already was back to it. He used it 3 times in that battle, right? Let's go against, look at this team. This is perfect, right? A Duchess, a Marichka, a Sun Wukong, and Tars. Annoying team, because when we kill Marichka, she's going to revive everybody. Sun Wukong revives himself. Tars is freaking Tars, right? He's annoying.
Let me show you some examples.
Ooh. Bye, Kaimar. Nice knowing you, bro. Ran into Taurus. All right. Come over there. We definitely... So in this situation, I'm gonna attack Taurus to get his turn meter decreased to ensure that we go next. Now, I'm not so sure I can one-shot Taurus, because he's so stupidly tanky, and he's got a big boy shield on. But damn it, I'm gonna try. Here we go. Boom! Okay. Dude, Taurus is just broken, man. All right, forget it. Perfect team, not gonna work out. I don't think it mattered who I had on that squad. All right, guys, so I found another perfect team. We switched up the team to a go second team, though. Now we have Pythion, UDK, and Mithrala of our own. So we're gonna let the other teams go first now, right? And show how you can use, wait, did they not? Oh, they went first, but we cut in line. Okay, cool. I love Mithrala on a go second team because of that, because of petrification, man. It's so strong. We have a cleanse there to remove that stuff. We're good, no bombs, nothing to worry about there. Now, on this squad in particular, I want to start out with, we have no debuffs, obviously, on anybody. No decreased defense or weaken, that is. I'm going to start off on the A3 because Arbiter will not get back around. Oof, that A3 did not hit hard at all. Golly. Did you guys see that? Wow. All right. Maybe I shouldn't have started off with the A3. I don't know. I was going to say I wanted to save the A2 for Sun Wukong after we killed UDK, but it looks like we're not going to be able to kill UDK with that A3 there. Bad defensive check. All right, let's try the A2 against UDK. There we go. And hey, it's okay. We still have plenty of time to kill the rest of these 3, and they're getting pretty squishy here. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like a lot of people build Sun Wukong like too squishy. I get that he dies and comes back to life, which is really cool, but sometimes like you barely tap the dude and he's dead in a second, you know?
No, don't hit me, please!
And you don't necessarily always, I mean, coming back with a full turn meter is great, but waiting the 3 turns, sometimes it's not worth it to like automatically want him to die every single time, you know? Anyway, let's go in with the A1. Nice job. Nice job, as I just got saying how squishy he was, but you know, not bad, not bad. Hey, live arena is open. Want to do a live arena fight with him? Let's do that, guys. Let's do that. All right. I'm pushing my way up in live arena. I hadn't played in a few months. Maybe not a few months, maybe like 1 or 2 months. So now I'm pushing my way back up. So we'll see how high I can get. All right, and let's go Painsmith. I don't think anybody's expecting a rare here. Let's go Painsmith and let's go UDK, I guess, because they showed Siffy. You know they're like Googling in the background, what does Painsmith do? All right, we're probably gonna ban Warlord here. Let's use like normal, really good champions to go with them. Harima, Yumeko, Warlord, Painsmith. So that's gonna be both of our nukers. Our control, now we just need a reviver. So probably gonna go Duchess or Pythion, depending if they go, well, depending on who they go with. So I'm gonna have Duchess at the ready, and we'll see what Kugalas does. Okay, I feel good about this. I think I'm going to go with, I'm still gonna go with Duchess, even though they have Errol on their team. Excuse me, because I want that increase attack for Painsmith, and I think we'll be okay even with Errol. So we got rid of Warlord, they got rid of Duchess, that's fine. Hopefully Yumeko goes first here. He's gonna go first. I don't know Well, we'll see what speed they have here. I think I'll go first still. We'll see, though. Okay, gimme, gimme, gimme. Nope. There's Siffy goes first. Luckily, she cannot put anybody to sleep because of UDK. So she's going to go A2. Come on, Kugeles. He's waiting. He's waiting. He's still looking up what Painsmith does. All right. Okay, okay. Let's go ahead and dance of time it. Rotos is up. Gonna take care of... That's gonna take care of that. Meaning, don't have to worry about Harima. Look at Harima's health right now. Oh my god. Help me. It's really nice that we're going against Rotos here, because Painsmith does very poorly against Rotos. Let's just go against Rotos here. And hey, final shot. Boom! Obviously, he carried the team, guys. Obviously. All right, guys, one more team before I let you go. Tried to pick another team with a couple revivers and a Sun Wukong. And a go first team. Well, I'm still going to run this go second team, okay? So they're going to go ahead and come in here with a turn meter boost. They come in with Sun Wukong, UDK blocks. Live Arena is fun. Let me know what you think of Live Arena, guys. I think it's a blast, but it's also, I mentioned this before. Would love your feedback on it. I feel like it's quite long to do for a video, you know? Anyway, here we go. Sun Wukong dead and gone. There we go. So don't have to worry about him at all anymore, right? And then we can protect with UDK. A hard-hitting A1 goes in there, takes out Yakarl, at least momentarily. They do have 2 revivers, and we can't go ahead and block revive on everybody at the same time. Let's go ahead. I do think that UDK pairs well with him, though, right? We can protect him from being single target nuked down after the stone skin wears off. So now who you want to take out? We might be able to get back around here. That's the A3, 91k, not too bad. Let's see if we can get back around before the revival's up. I think they both have, what, 1 turn left on the revivals? I'm kind of losing track here. Too busy blabbing to you guys. I think 1 turn away on Arbiter right now, but she just got petrified, so that's going to be game over. So, guys, what do you think, man? This little rare can pack a punch. This is A1 taking down Molly Tankard, man. He's a rare, you know? He's not jumping and attacking into epics. He's jumping 2 categories and taking down legendaries. Sun Wukong, I love how he still tries to revive himself. You guys notice that? He tries to revive himself even when he's block revived. That's going to do it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate the support here on the channel. Much love as always. Take care, guys.